Hi, welcome to today's On This Day in Tudor History with me, Claire Ridgway, author of On This Day in Tudor History. Now, on this day in Tudor history, the 19th of December 1576, Katherine Palmer, Abbess of Syon, died in Mechelen in Belgium. Now, Katherine Palmer and her nuns had fled from England to the Low Countries in 1559 when the Protestant Queen Elizabeth I had come to the throne, and they'd finally settled at Mechelen. There, on the 8th of November 1576, a mob of Calvinists broke into the monastery and the courageous abbess confronted them. It is thought that the trauma of confronting the mob led to Catherine's death just over a month later, on the 19th of December. She was laid to rest at Mechelen in the Church of the Augustinians. And I thought I'd dig a little bit more into Katherine Palmer and her order. I did this for an article for the Tudor Society a year or so ago. And I found that Katherine was of a gentry background and that she'd given up that life to join the Bridgettine Order at Syon Monastery in the parish of Isleworth, which had been founded by Henry V in 1415. And this monastery had a reputation for being very pious, for its pious monastic life. Unfortunately, the abbey was dissolved in 1539 as part of King Henry VIII's dissolution of the monasteries. However, the sisters kept their monastic life in small groups, one of which was led by Katherine. In 1551, Katherine and 6 nuns and 4 brothers relocated to Termonde in the Low Countries. They returned to England in 1555 in the reign of Mary I, because, of course, Mary I was a Catholic. And they did this because Cardinal Pole urged them to return and refound Syon Abbey. Katherine was elected as abbess of the abbey. Now, as I said earlier, they fled England in 1559, moving to Termonde and then Antwerp and on to Mechelen, where Katherine died in 1576. In an article for the Telegraph newspaper, Christopher Howes writes of how the order went through astonishing sufferings from poverty and war, seeking refuge in France and Portugal, before finally settling back in England in 1861. And in 1925, the order settled at South Brent in Devon. So what is amazing is that this order is the only surviving pre-Reformation religious community in England. And I think that is amazing and wonderful how it's still going today. So yeah, let's pay tribute to Katherine Palmer, who sadly died probably as a result of the trauma of facing that mob a few days earlier. Thank you for joining me today. You can subscribe to the channel by clicking round about there. You can hit the bell to be notified as these videos go live, and you can, of course, give me a like and leave a comment as well. But thank you for joining me on a daily basis. I do love doing these videos for you. See you tomorrow. Bye.